For over 100 years, the Butler County Humane Society has cared for and placed into loving homes the abused, neglected, abandoned animals. Our No-Kill initiative was started in 2000 with the commitment of the board, our staff, and our community. As we are a nonprofit, non-tax supported facility, the BCHS is dependent on private donations for survival. We hope you enjoy this episode of Up for Adoption and bring your entire family to visit us here at the Butler County Humane Society.
Cupcake is one of our newer residents who came to us as a stray. As her name suggests, she is as sweet as a cupcake. This loving girl will quickly roll over and show her belly for rubs anytime someone walks by, which might make for a very long walk if there are a lot of people around. She longs for her own family who will supply her with loads of kisses, cuddles, and belly rubs. Cupcake is not a fan of other dogs though. She would thrive best in a home where she would be the only dog so she could soak up all the love she surely deserves. Cupcake would also prefer to live with only older kids and in a home without cats. Don't worry though, she has more than enough love to make up for it. Say hello to Sylvester. This cool cat was found roaming the streets by one of our volunteers. She started to put food out for him and he began visiting frequently. Right before the weather turned bitter, she was able to catch him and bring him into the Butler County Humane Society. While he is so grateful to her for saving his life, he cannot wait to find his forever home. He has a very laid-back personality and his citrine eyes brightly shine. This man would do great in a more relaxed home. Once he gets to know you, Sylvester will snuggle up on your lap and let you pet him to your heart's content. If this sounds like the perfect fit for you, call and make an appointment to visit him today. Rory is one of our newer dogs who came to us as an owner's surrender and is now on the lookout for his new forever home. This beautiful boy can be shy at first, but once he gets to know you, he is the sweetest dog you can imagine. He loves to run laps around the yard and absolutely loves butt scratches. If he is comfortable with you, he will gladly play fetch. He is also a huge foodie. Due to his fearfulness, Rory would do best in a home without kids. He would do well with cats, although we would like to retest him first, and if there are other dogs in the home, a dog introduction would be required. Hello there, my name is Maynard, and I'm a handsome brown and black cat in search of my forever home. At 3 years old, I've grown into a confident and curious feline with a heart full of love. When you first meet me, you might notice that I can be a bit shy. It takes me a little while to warm up to new people and surroundings, but once I feel comfortable, I'll let you know. Trust me, I am worth the wait. Underneath my initial reserve, I'm a playful and affectionate companion. I might be shy at first, but once I get to know you, we can be best friends forever. If you're looking for a sweet and curious companion who will keep you entertained, I'm the cat for you. Meet Penelope, one of our newer dogs. This sweet girl came to us as a stray and is now excitedly searching for her forever home. She is a lover of all things play-related. She could spend hours chasing around tennis balls, playing tug with her person, and so much more. And that's just in the few weeks that we have known her. So imagine how much more she has to learn about the world of play. She is also a big fan of butt scratches and spending time with her favorite people. Penelope is searching for a home without cats, and if there is another dog in the home, a dog introduction would be required. If you think Penelope is the doggy pal for you, come meet this adorable girl. Meet Ellie. This 10-year-old domestic shorthair is a senior looking to spend her glory years with a loving family. She has a sweet personality and is always ready to greet new friends that come in and out of the medical cat room. She is currently recovering from a neck wound and is being monitored by staff. While she is grateful that they are taking such great care of her, it's no match for having a space she can call her very own. Until she is fully recovered, we do offer a foster to adopt program. Call and ask for more details if you're interested in meeting this beauty. Otis is one of our long-term residents. He loves meeting new people, although he sometimes gets overly excited while doing so. This large boy loves to play with his people, especially if water is involved. He enjoys taking daily walks and exploring new places. He does need some leash training, but walks better with a harness. This energetic boy needs someone who will take the time to work with him on his basic manners. He already knows the command sit and is working on giving paw and down. Otis would thrive better without cats and children under the age of 12 due to his size and energy level. If there are other dogs in the home, a dog introduction would be required. Fawn is a gorgeous tortie around 2 years old who came to us as a stray. This little love resides in our social cat room and is one of the first cats to greet you. Fawn does well with other cats, but what she really wants is a human companion. Offer her your lap or a few pets and she'll love you forever. Schedule an appointment to meet Fawn. You won't regret it. This handsome 2-year-old Rottweiler mix is called LeVay. He is very new to the shelter and still adjusting to his new lifestyle. It can be difficult to relax in a strange new environment, but he is beginning to do just that. When meeting new people, LeVay likes to take it slow. Allowing him to come to you and dictate the meeting will earn you brownie points. We are learning more about him each day he is here and believe he likes the company of some fellow dogs and could potentially be okay with cats. If you're looking for a new best friend that could use a little guidance, he might be the one for you. Meet Frederick, a charming and affectionate brown tabby who is eagerly awaiting a forever home. He is a vibrant and joyful cat who is ready to share his love with a special someone. Frederick's favorite pastime is being in the company of humans, and he can't wait to find his own. He craves love and attention, and there is nothing he enjoys more than snuggling up with his human friends. Whether it's a series of gentle headbutts to show his affection, curling up beside you on the couch, or blissfully napping on your lap, Frederick will make sure you feel the depth of his love. As an FIV positive cat, Frederick must either be the only cat in the home or find his new feline roommate to also share his FIV positive diagnosis. Don't worry though, because Frederick has more than enough love to share. Meet Mason. This handsome 7-year-old bulldog came to the shelter as a stray at the beginning of December. He is a sweet boy who loves engaging with all the staff and volunteers when he is out of his kennel. He may be 7, but he still has plenty of pep in his step and would do well in almost any home if there are no cats. If there is a dog in the home, an intro would be required prior to adoption. If you're looking for a mid-sized dog with a giant heart, Mason is your guy. Meadow manifested her own name based on what she dreams her life will be like one day. What she desires is a wide open, calm, and relaxing home where she can feel at complete ease. After 4 years of life, she has learned the key to being happy is to slow down and appreciate the little things. Meadow doesn't need an extravagant lifestyle, just some love.
Hi, this is Shanna, and kitten season has sprung at the Humane Society. If you're interested in adopting a kitten, you can schedule an appointment by calling 724-789-1150. You can also visit our website and fill out an adoption application prior to meeting a kitten or a cat. We have a great team that will assist you with finding that perfect match for you. If you're looking for an adult cat, we have many to choose from as well. All our available cats and kittens can be viewed on our website. During kitten season, sometimes our older cats get passed up for adoption and will wait longer to find their forever home. Did you know, on average, an unspayed female cat can have 3 to 5 litters per year, which could mean as many as 20 kittens or more for just one cat? If you need assistance with spaying or neutering your cat and you are a Butler County resident, contact us for information on our C program by emailing sea@butlercountych.org. Thank you for watching this episode of Up for Adoption.
Introducing Soulless, a sweet and affectionate kitty on the search for her forever home. She's got lots of love to give to her new best friend. Are you the right person to fill that role? Soulless's main priority is giving and receiving love. She will greet you with a gentle nudge and a soft purr, melting your heart with her sweet nature. As she walks back and forth, basking in your gentle pets, she will repeatedly stretch her back legs as a small thank you. Soulless finds joy in being close to her human companions, cherishing every moment spent in their presence. Soulless is seeking a home that values the power of love and understands her preference for affectionate companionship. She would be an ideal fit for an individual or family looking for a calm and loving feline presence. With Soulless by your side, you will experience the warmth and comfort that can only come from the unconditional love of a devoted companion. Gunner came to us as a stray, and it shows because he is a true outdoor fanatic. He has a ton of energy and loves to run it off. He is learning how to walk on a leash and gets so excited when he gets to wear his harness because this means it's time to explore. Gunner loves to splash in his pool and do zoomies in the yard. He is definitely an active guy. If he's not ready to come inside, he can be a handful. Once he runs off some of his energy, he likes to cuddle up with his stuffed dog and take a nap. Then he's back at it again. Gunner would thrive best in an active home without cats or children due to his lack of understanding about personal space and energy level. If there are other dogs in the home, a dog introduction would be required. Don't let Alpine's age fool you. This 10-year-old senior loves to play and is full of spunk. He is deaf, so if he doesn't see you, he may not know you are there at first. But once he sees you, he will happily greet you by smoothing against you as he serenades you with his meows and purrs. He is a very affectionate, burly, strong gentleman cat who is looking for his forever home. He's really not asking for much. His misty blue eyes and white fur may give him an aloof and handsome look, but he is a very kind and splendid boy. Alpine would do well in a home where he can lounge freely with other kitties while his humans drink tea and nibble biscuits nearby. Apollo is one of our newer residents who was surrendered to us by his original owner. He didn't let this get him down though. This happy boy loves everyone and will smother you with kisses as soon as you get down to his level. He is still very young at only 1 year old, so he has a lot of puppy energy. He will play until he drops, then expect to find him snoozing away cuddled up with his toys. This energetic boy loves to play and run in the yard. He has participated in some of our doggy play groups, and so far his favorite playmate is Mason. Apollo would thrive best in a home without cats. If there are other dogs in the home, a dog introduction would be required. Pikachu is one of our esteemed office cats, but he takes on his responsibilities with a bit of a laid-back attitude. He spends his days lounging on his bed in the volunteer area, watching all the craziness happen with a sense of tranquility that only an older, experienced, and chill cat like Pikachu can. Besides being a huge fan of naps and downtimes, he also enjoys any form of affection. And on the rarest of days will even half-heartedly bat at a toy. As a 10-year-old cat with diabetes, Pikachu has certainly earned the right to lounge on any bed, but he would love to have a human of his own that will join in on these intense chill sessions with him. So if you're looking for a new best friend that will always be ready to provide you with love and affection, come meet Pikachu. Prudence is back at the Butler County Humane Society as her owner could no longer care for her. While we are sad that her past home did not work out, to no fault of her own, of course, we just know that Prudence's people are out there. This regal, laid-back gal walks beautifully on a leash and is very well behaved. This beautiful lady absolutely loves being around people and is super friendly. However, she can be a bit snatchy with food, as she just loves to eat. Due to this, Prudence is looking for a home without children under the age of 10. She also cannot go to a home with other dogs, but she does get along well with cats. Meet Ladybug. This petite little lady is about 3 years old and came to us as a stray. She is always in search of your attention, whether that means she is waiting impatiently for pets, curling up beside you, or batting around a toy to remind you just how cute she is. Ladybug absolutely loves chow time, but who can blame her? If you're looking for an adorable feline friend to spend the rest of your summer with, and many more seasons too, come meet Ladybug. Dakota came to us as a stray and is initially nervous when meeting new people, but warms up relatively quickly. She's even been working with a behaviorist so that she can live up to her full potential as your best friend. She is a very large girl with lots of energy. She loves to run and play with her people. She gets super excited when it's time to play. She runs zoomy laps in the yard, and man, is she fast. She knows the commands sit and down, and this girl loves her toys and gently plays with them both on her own and with her people. Dakota would thrive best in a home without cats or children under the age of 15. If there are other dogs in the home, a dog introduction would be required. Additionally, if you live within a reasonable distance, our behaviorist is willing to continue private lessons until Dakota is comfortable in her new home. Meet Snuggles. He is a dapper 3-year-old domestic shorthair with a shiny coat and striking jade-colored eyes. Contrary to his name, he is no snuggle buddy. Rather, he is a very independent and curious cat. An avid bird watcher, Snuggles can be seen and heard. He is very vocal and will begin talking to you until he has your full attention. Once he begins receiving pets, he gets very excited. This can cause him to become a bit mouthy. So if that begins to happen, just toss him some treats or his favorite toy to easily redirect him. If you're a pet-free, children-free home looking to add a quirky cat to the mix, consider Snuggles. Radar is a high-energy boy who is looking for an active family that will take him on adventures. Even though he is petite, he is all muscle. He has what we like to call kangaroo legs, as he jumps very high. This boy loves to play with his toys and go for walks with his people. He's a real ball of energy. Radar could use some basic obedience training to help with self-soothing, as he does get overstimulated. Time out of the kennel seems to help, but it's no comparison to a real home. He loves to meet new people and greets everyone with pure love. Due to his high energy, Radar would thrive best in a home with children over 15 and as an only pet, so that he can really shine as bright as the sun. A perfect home for him is one where someone is always around to give him all the love and attention he desires. Curtis is an FIV positive shy boy who enjoys a good nap and some loving once he warms up to you. Curtis came to us as a stray and won us over with his beautiful green eyes. He also loves chicken-flavored everything. He would need to go home with another FIV positive friend or be the only cat in the home. We will be having a rabies clinic on September 9th from 10 until 12 at Alameda Park with Dr. Morgan from the Spay and Neuter Clinic. This will be held at the Pine Shelter in the park. Rabies will cost $10 for dogs and cats, and many other vaccines will be available, such as lepto, Lyme, bordetella, distemper, and feline leukemia at separate costs. Any pet wanting to get flea, tick, or heartworm prevention must also have a doctor's exam, discounted to $25. Flea, tick, and heartworm prevention will also be available for purchase. Payment for these services must be in the form of cash or credit card. After the rabies clinic, Butler County Parks and Recreation are hosting their annual doggy pool party. A registration link will be made available by the park closer to the event date. For now, mark your calendars. All dogs attending must have paper proof of vaccines. We will need current rabies and distemper records. The pool party is $10 per dog. No charge for patrons. 50% of the proceeds will go to the Humane Society. Chai has a unique personality that falls somewhere between shy and extroverted. He appreciates it when you take the initiative to make the first move. While Chai is still discovering the world of play, he finds it incredibly intriguing. He may not be quite sure how to participate just yet, but his curiosity is evident as he watches toys move and playfully investigates their every movement. With time and encouragement, Chai is likely to develop a keen interest in interactive play and will enjoy discovering his inner feline adventurer. If you're willing to give him a chance, Chai is ready to be your new best friend. Rocky is a handsome 2-year-old brindle boy who came to us as a stray. He sometimes takes a minute to warm up to people, but once he does, he'll be your best friend. This stud muffin loves to spend time with people and will gladly sit on your lap if you let him. He loves to give hugs and kisses. Rocky gets excited to play. He especially likes squeaky toys. The ideal home would be a home with older children, as he's shy and takes some time to feel comfortable. He would also need to be in a home without cats. An introduction would be required if you already have a dog. Farah is a sweet young lady that has a unique face featuring stark white whiskers. Weighing in at 12 pounds, there's plenty to love about this chunky girl. Because she is still very young and playful, she has become a fast favorite of volunteers that come to socialize with her. Feather toys, crinkle balls, and almost anything else you can think of can be found scattered about her condo after a long play session. After she's all tired out, she will cuddle up inside her bed until the next bout of energy strikes. She loves the attention of humans and would do well in almost any home where she is the only pet. Apollo and Zeus came to us as owner surrenders from the same home. Apollo is a chill, older gentleman who enjoys sniffing around and lounging, but he does enjoy playing with tennis balls. Zeus absolutely loves to play with other dogs. He takes a bit of time to warm up to strangers, so would benefit from a couple of meet and greets. Apollo would do well in a home with children and other dogs, but Zeus would like a home without children. We would love to adopt them out together because they love each other so much. A meet and greet would be required if you already have a dog. Sushi is a charming and affectionate cat who is eagerly looking for a loving forever home. He is FELV positive, so he must be the only cat in the household unless there are other FELV positive cats. Despite his diagnosis, Sushi remains a bundle of joy and brings endless love to those around him. He absolutely adores human companionship. Sushi's favorite activity is snuggling up close to his favorite humans, and he'll happily spend hours curled up in your lap, purring constantly. He also has quite the voracious appetite. With his endearing personality and cuddle-loving nature, Sushi is sure to melt your heart from the moment you meet him. Frankie came to us as a stray and is ready to find his people. While we don't know him super well yet, we do know that he absolutely loves to play. Whether it is with his favorite staff or by himself, this sweet boy is more than happy to run around and play with his toys. And will even let you in on a little secret. The way to his adorable dog's heart is hot dogs. Frankie is a very strong boy and would benefit from a family that would work with him on basic obedience. Due to his size and strength, we think that Frankie would do best in a home with no cats and with children 13 years and up. If there are other dogs in the home, a dog introduction would be required. Skippy has been with us since October 3rd of 2022. She just turned 1 year old in May, so it is so crazy to us that she has spent essentially her whole life at the Butler County Humane Society. She is one of the sweetest girls and will gladly soak up all the affection and attention you have to offer. Her attitude is quite low-key, but she does enjoy attention from humans. She will gladly snuggle up beside you or bat a toy around you if you have the time. This girl loves treats, toys, and just lounging around. If you're looking for a companion that is friendly and loving, but not so in your face all the time, she may be what you've been missing. Make Skippy's day and call to visit her as soon as possible. Ginger has made her way back to the Humane Society and is excitedly looking for her people. This 3-year and 6-month-old Labrador Retriever mix is truly the sweetest dog ever, but although we love her to pieces, we can't wait to see her find her people. Ginger is a very sweet girl who loves nothing more than to be with those she loves, whether that's staff or volunteers. She happily greets everyone and loves nothing more than to lay beside you or lean into you as you provide her with love, affection, and pets that a golden girl like her deserves. She is weary around men and may need several visits to be comfortable around them and show you just how wonderful she is. If there are other dogs in the home, a dog introduction would be required. Boots is a gray and white 3-year-old who came to us as a stray. She is an avid nature lover and enjoys watching the birds and critters outside. Her dream home would have a windowsill where she could spend her days. Miss Boots is always down for some attention and regularly tells our staff and volunteers when she's in the room. Who could deny this princess? Reach out to us if Boots seems like the cat for you. Funyun came to us as a stray and is now looking for her forever home. Like her name implies, Funyun is a fun girl who loves to have a great time. This girl is full of energy and loves to play. She runs laps around the yard with so much excitement that she would put an Olympic medalist to shame. She is also a great jumper, so she would do best in a more active home where she could explore and run off some of her energy, as she has an abundance of it. Funyun would thrive best in a home without other dogs, as they aren't really her cup of tea. If there are cats in the home, we would need to retest her, as she got too overwhelmed during the initial testing. Due to her energy level and tendency to jump, she would do best in a home with children ages 10 and over. Priscilla is your typical material girl. Nails done, hair done, favorite toys all day, every day. Her first words when she wakes up are, "Good morning." She knows what she likes and won't settle for anything less. Can you blame her though? Her life motto is said best in Christina Aguilera's hit song, "What a Girl Wants." Red is a very sweet and loving young lab mix that by no fault of his own is suffering the effects of kennel stress from being in a shelter environment for too long. Red is a very different dog once outside of his kennel. He's not so confident, so he tends to be on guard with new faces until he gets to know people better. Molly is a sweet 1-year-old domestic shorthair who came to us as a stray. After testing, we unfortunately discovered she is FELV positive. This means she would need to be the only cat in the home, or she could go with other FELV positive cats. Although she is positive, that doesn't mean she won't live a happy, healthy, and long life. Her personality is very loving and affectionate. She loves to vocalize her delight of seeing you by greeting you with a soft meow. Come visit this sweetheart and let her win your lifetime of affection. Sky is a super sweet girl who came to us as an owner surrender because her family could no longer care for her. But this happy lady has not let that get her down. Sky loves all things people, whether that is curling up beside you, going on a walk, or playing with some toys. She absolutely loves to play with tennis balls and squeaky toys, and although we don't want to brag, she is getting pretty good at fetch. This adorable girl is calm and walks well on a leash. Sky would do well in most homes, although she is not a fan of cats, so she would need to be in a home without them. If there are other dogs in the home, a dog introduction would be required.